how's it going, folks? Welcome back to Shovel Knight, this treasure trove, this video game. And today, we're gonna try to record as much as possible in less than an hour because it's the only time I have to record today. And I don't really have as much of an opportunity to record right now because university has just started and that's gonna leave me much more busy. But we will try to have many recording sessions, as many as we can possibly muster. Now, I think the first thing we're going to be doing, we have a couple of different options. We could go fight that Sword Knight, we could go to this place, which probably requires some sort of special relic in order for us to even do anything. We've got the Stranded Ship, Lair of the Polar Bear Knight, and Clockwork Tower, Lair of the Tinkering Knight. I feel like freezing my buttocks off, so let's go to this place and deliver justice in spades with my very own special brand of a spade. It's been a few days since I've actually played any Shovel Knight. I've mostly been diverting my attention to Sonic Mania, but I kinda needed a break from that, so we're gonna get blown up by a bomb. First and foremost, it's probably a good idea, because some days you just can't get rid of the bomb. And, what relic should I have selected? I've been told that I should try punching enemies with this thing. I am kinda genuinely curious to see how that's gonna fare out for me in the end. Is this... okay. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this level too much due to the fact that it's mostly gonna be ice physics, it's more than likely. But we're gonna make a vague attempt to avoid slipping and sliding, and we'll probably have a good time. I may end up just doubling back to kill that guy because it seems like a sensible idea. Sticking to the top path would be ideal, but there's always something to be found of interest inside the bottom route as well. You can see right here that we've acquired many treasures and gifts, so this was a delightful opportunity. So now, let's return to where we were previously at, and not punch this enemy right now anyway, because he's sort of over a perilous chasm, or a chasm, as Zero Follower would call it, because Zero Follower is very articulate. But he probably understands more English than I do, to be fair. So, let's just punch this... Okay, so that does deal damage, and it provides for you a little bit of invincibility frames, so there you go. That is how you utilize the punching efforts to defeat a foe with relative ease. Falcon Punch, and all that jazz. I should be digging up this treasure pile this way, I'm thinking. Nice. But you, I think I'm just gonna jump on you, or fail to use the charge attack. Let's try that again. Ha! Awesome. Dig, 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 dig. Oh my god! I thought those guys were strictly... oh man. I thought those guys would only appear inside the Moleman stage, but I was so wrong. You look like a fierce Nordic warrior, and I do not want to tamper with you right now, so we're gonna use the age-old fireball strategy to avoid seeing what kind of attack you may possess. And we're gonna jump on you, I think. Boink. Nice. They don't have too much health, so that's not much to worry about. You know, on retrospect, maybe I should have left that guy alive so that way I could bounce up there and get those jewels, but as it turns out, I don't know how to play this game properly. I don't think I'm gonna get the same results if I try jumping on that guy, so I'm just gonna deal with him at a comfortable distance, because I'm scared and I do not want to see what that guy's capable of. No, I wouldn't be able to get that. That is an impossibility under these current circumstances. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing right here. It's more than likely that this is... okay, that's just impressive. It's more than likely that this is just going to be another one of those Truffle King servants, or it could be an actual fish that yields me 350 gold, which is fair enough. Oh. Well, I could probably get that guy to respawn. I can't really jump over there at the same time, though. If I just... there we go. Alright, so if I do get him to respawn, then I should be able to jump up here. Get the gold. I'm not gonna double back and try acquiring that gold because it does not seem like a worthy investment of my time. You know what, let's just go ahead and see what this guy's attack is like. Alright, so he's a jumping enemy who is immune to downward stabs. Yeah, so this is definitely gonna work out if we try hard enough. Okay, let's alright, that's not really too much of a complicated pattern. I was worried that he was going to be capable of so much more. Like, I thought he was going to be using throwing axes, or something crazy like that, but no, he's just a spear knight. Not a thing to worry about. Ooh, what should I do under these circumstances? That looks a little dangerous. But I'm sure if we just hold right, then yes, we will indeed make it without incident or injury. Ooh, it's I remember those guys. Those are from the castle, the King Knight level. Speaking of which, this is actually something that is topical. Since I previously recorded last time, King Knight was confirmed to get his own little DLC sometime in the future. And he's going to be joining his ranks along the multitude of other knights that have their own special playable campaigns. So I am looking forward to that. I am looking forward to doing some of the additional campaigns and some of the different enemies. I heard that the Plague Knight one was actually pretty difficult, but I will cease to comment on that until I've experienced it myself. Either way, it sounds like it's going to be fun. Again, I think I've maybe talked about this before. I'm not going to immediately pursue the DLC levels, or the DLC campaigns, I should probably say, until maybe a bit of time after I've beaten this game, because I don't really want to burn out too much on Shovel Knight. I mean, granted, I did take a needlessly long break from playing Shovel Knight, but that was due to circumstances beyond my control, as well as typical procrastination, but you know how it is, right? Fireball, this seems like a good strategy, because your butt's on fire and that instantly kills you. Good plan. Good plan, Duke. We gotta wait for you. I'm really having difficulty with these fireballs today, aren't I? Alright, there we are. Lost some jewels, but gained a little bit of experience and knowledge. And knowing that that platform is right there to save my life, has, made me feel a bit more comfortable being myself. And being myself, you should probably not aspire to be me, but you should be yourself. Just, I know I'm happy with being myself because I make these mistakes for you. This is looking a little bit tricky. Let's start by digging the top layer and equip the Falcon Punch right here.
Knuckle, shuckle, knuckle, shuckle.
Yep! I, sort of expected that to happen.
Oh no.
So this place is hidden with multiple traps. Intriguing. But surely not all of these blocks can contain these hidden explosive improvisational devices. I suppose we are going to find out! Dig! Nothing here. Well then, what about... there? Nothing there either. I'm kinda curious to see if there is a secret over there, but I don't think there is. So, if I miss that secret, can you really blame me? I don't think you can. Falcon Punch! Nice. That's actually really... Oh my god! Don't scare me like that, game. Holy bananas. Just why? Why would you do that to me? That was just cruel, is what it was. I'm gonna take this a little bit slowly. It seems as though every time I make contact with one of these blocks, it falls to the ground. So as long as I just don't accidentally do things that entail, destroying these blocks, we should be a-okay. Oh man, that spooked the hell out of me. Good god, that was worse than the Lich Yard. Spooks and Dukes. Spooks of Dukes. Oh, I want that! Get me up there. Nice. Reflexes like a cat! I see. So, you are going to be shooting ice balls. Ice is probably weak to fire. Ergo, I will use the power of the fireballs to not explode. And I will shoot fireballs back at you. Destroy your projectiles, and feel pretty smug and confident in my abilities to avoid falling into this bottomless pit. Which would be made easier if I had something that allowed me to double jump. I don't think there is a power-up that does let you double jump. Yet, at least. I haven't found one. I'm not going to rule out the possibility of there being one. I'm kind of hoping there is, because any video game that has, like, a working double jump, it makes me really happy. Like, especially if it's a 2D platformer. Typically in, like, 3D games... I mean, Team Fortress 2 technically counts as one because you have the Scout. Typically in 3D games, especially in, like, first-person shooters, but 3D games as a whole when it comes to platformers, it also works pretty respectably well. It's just 2D platformers in their simplistic planes usually have a lot more in the way of incoming hazards, such as, like, cases like this, for instance, where it would just be much more preferable to have a double jump. And maybe there's a character that does have a double jump that I just have not discovered yet. Not have discovered yet, yes, English. Ooh, I'm not gonna do this the unintelligent way. I mean, I'm sure that's what I've become known for at this point in time, is doing things the wrongest way possible. However, I feel like doing things the right way for a change, such as not trying to jump into those spikes, but jumping into that little ice ball right there so that way I can create a platform down here! I'm glad that that does not destroy the ice that is so carefully layered upon those spikes, that bed of spikes. Because otherwise, that would have been a really horrid situation. What is this? Oh my god, it shoots rainbows. What now? Oh, wait a minute, it creates... Oh... Can I... reset that? I want to see something real quick. What happens if I... stand on it? It creates a temporary platform, that's what its purpose is. Alright. So, it's like an elevator. Aha, it's weight-based. Okay, cool. You, go this way. Keep going this way. Alright. Alright. Alright, that's a little bit tricky, but I think we'll manage. I just need to... Oh, God. I need to hope I can actually make it up there, otherwise I'm so dead. Go this way. Ah, thank you. Alright, I think I can dismount now. You can leave. You have served your purpose. There we are. I thought I couldn't knock him off screen, but as it turns out I could, so that made me happy. This is looking a little bit scary. Just a little bit. Let me equip this thing for the occasion. And keep jumping so that way you do not sink too far. And we'll keep jumping up. I need to actually stand on top of the statue first. Boink. Just throw a couple of them anchors right in your face, because that is a very pleasing gesture to fellow witches and sorcerers. And we're gonna dig all this up and hopefully not run into any bombs. Like that one, for instance. Boink! Had a feeling that was gonna happen. And of course it did, so I should not be surprised. Boink, boink, boink. Nothing there. No special secrets right here. But we can, however, move this platform back. So, let's just, ride it upwards, and continue onwards on this epic voyage to new lands and discover new treasures for us to plunder. Should you be... Yeah, you should probably be over here-ish, I'm gonna reckon. I reckon that this is probably a fine enough place for you to be. Oh, this is a problem. It's a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit of one. I think I know I can solve this, though. We're gonna try playing it safe. I don't know if I can actually hit him from here, though. No, not even close. Okay, new plan. We're gonna move this over here, just temporarily. Just a temporary safety deposit right here for future investments in more anchors. And we'll destroy both enemies at once, because we are the champions. Nobody can bring us down. Except gravity, but gravity is probably not a person. Maybe it's a person in a different lifetime, but certainly not in this one. What am I doing here? What are we doing here, Tess? Ooh, you actually have a bit of a pattern. This is complicated. But not so complicated that I could not figure it out on my own. Excellent. Should I... I don't know if I could actually destroy this by conventional means. It probably doesn't have anything in it anyway. Aha! Secrets! Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We're doing good. So far, we have not suffered any deaths. Although, it's gonna happen right here, of course, now that I mentioned it, because Murphy's Law is a thing. What do we have here? I am somewhat concerned about these blocks. The reason being that there are probably either hidden spikes, or worse yet, enemies nearby. Yep, that is indeed a bottomless pit. Okay, so I can't actually jump on you, but I can destroy you. Alright, screw the jewels up there. I'm more concerned about staying alive right now. There's probably a secret up there, maybe. That's about as high as I can jump, so I wouldn't trust myself as far as I can throw myself, you know? You get what I'm saying right here? It's just not worth my time trying to figure that one out. I could theoretically try to get the enemy to respawn, but no. Just, no. Oh, I didn't even catch anything that time because I was impatient. I am not an experienced fisherman. I wish to eat you. Thanks. The icon of boldness. Become invulnerable for 10 seconds. I don't believe I've tried this one yet, so I'm glad that we actually got it by chance. Or it's probably within the level script. That itself wouldn't surprise me. Good to know that we have a little bit of something different on our hands. Just burn your butt. And you, over there, I'm gonna throw a hammer at your face. Trust me, it's a oh. Yeah, the fact that I've actually run out of magic is not really boding well for this situation, and the fact that he's throwing axes on a ladder. Oh boy. Okay, well, it's time for... I forgot that when dismounting on a ladder, you don't actually gain any height, you just kind of drop down like an idiot. Oh, why? Why? Okay, and we're back. The reason some people may be questioning why I just didn't bother, like, using the Ichor or anything, it really doesn't feel worthy enough to be wasted on mere commonplace enemies like this. So, I've come back with a little bit more magic and experience on my hands, and we're gonna try this again. Preferably with throwing anchors. I don't know if I can hit this guy, but again, we'll try. We'll try with the small amount of magic I have left. Hey, okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna stand on the top of the ladder and then dismount. It's just... man, that annoys me. I wish I'd remembered that you can't gain any height just by jumping off of ladders. I kinda wish you could, but that's just simply how the game decides to play its cards, so I'm not gonna really hold it at fault. It's just one of those things which I find it would subjectively make it a little bit better and less perilous and difficult on my nerves. Oh boy, this looks like fun. Well, Chester is over there, so I gotta go rescue him one way or another. Let's land on these and just recognize the pattern. I don't think this is actually too difficult. Watch me just eat my own words right here. There we go. Okay, easy peasy. Wonder if there's a secret down there. I wonder that about everything a majority of the time. So it seems unlikely, but who knows. You have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. No way! I can't believe this! It's a war horn. Clear space around you with a powerful blow. Hold W, press J. Clear space around you with a powerful blow. A costly cacophony. So this is probably going to emit some sort of sound wave-based projectile. I was very correct in that assumption. That's an awesome weapon. I love that. Okay then, cool. So I actually have a means of getting rid of enemies surrounding me. But it uses up so much magic, oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use what I have remaining to try and eliminate this target practice right here. And we'll see if we can find any more magic bottles. That guy's looking mildly concerning. So I'm gonna ignore him first. Obviously the sensible thing to do. And try to be careful about the fact that there are ice physics over here. Okay, that still works. I haven't faced one of these regular knights in a while, so it's a little bit refreshing to combat one of those instead of the more dangerous ones like the throwing anchor variant or the more aggressive purple ones, I think they were. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were purple. Wait for you first to do this. I probably mistimed that, but despite that being a horrible judgment, everything worked out in the end, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. I am going to complain about my performance right there, though, because that was just dumb. Righty. Save up our magic for the time being so that way we can use that little sound blast projectile until I see a guy like that, in which case, no. No, not at all. I'm not going to give you the opportunity whatsoever, sir or madam. Whatever your gender is, it does not matter to me. You're all going to die in the end, because I hate everyone equally. Hasha! Nice. Another 350 gold. Oh god, he respawned. Oh no, oh no, oh no, he respawned. There's two of them, I think. So, we're gonna have to worry a little bit about that guy over there. I don't have enough magic to even combat him. I don't think I could do that special Mario Brothers trick where you run on the top of the level. Not this time. Maybe another time, but certainly not this day. So, let's just be mindful about where this one is headed. And try to avoid further injury. I do not like this positioning at all. This is not favorable. I should have saved some magic. I wish I could, but I just, honestly, I don't think I even had the opportunity. You know what? I've got an idea. A rotten idea. But I feel as though it's gonna benefit us in the end. So, we're going to drink the Icon of Boldness to become invulnerable for 10 seconds. Yeah, saying as how we just haven't seen a demonstration of this at this point, I feel as though it's justified, regardless of the fact that I'm not using it on a boss. So, let's go ahead and drink it, and then just get a move on. So that way we can avoid— that was a complete waste of my resources. I feel like a dunce now. That's the price I pay for just, wanted to be a little bit careful, you know? Is that just— yeah, that's just stuff in the background, okay. What's a boy to do right here? Well, I know that you can jump on these enemies, so I think that's what they wanted me to do. Boink, boink, boink. We'll take this nice and slow. If I say boink every time I bounce off of an enemy, it makes me feel a bit more comfortable about being in the air perilously above a bottomless pit. That's just me. That's just me. Okay, so the good news is that there was a checkpoint nearby. The bad news is that there are still enemies right here. And I don't know if they can actually hit me while I'm sitting on that ladder, so we're gonna find out right now. Oh, this is actually relatively harmless. Okay. So I just need to recognize the pattern and not get slapped in the face by one of these axes. And fall back down. But I didn't die this time! Little grace, a little saving grace is right there. Okay, okay, so it requires more than just, recognizing the pattern. You have to actually jump off and dismount the ladder. Not like that, for instance, that was just dumb. Okay, screw off, first of all. And there we go. And you can't possibly hit me because your attack range is too small. You know what, as for the other two, or the other guy over there, you are not really an imminent threat, so I have ceased to care about you, until I realized I have to actually go over there, and not focus on the left side of the screen where there appear to be jewels. I kinda want those, but I don't think I can phase through the wall in order to collect them. I cannot pull a zero follower under these circumstances. God, that scared me. Destroying you would just be pointless right now. I'm glad that this enemy is positioned right there so conveniently, otherwise I would just plunge into the abyss and die a terrible death, and we would never beat the level. Isn't it so great how the developers were that considerate for me? You know, it's a nice gesture. Thanks, developers. Time to check for hidden wall panels. No hidden wall panels. Very well. Let us continue onwards with the stage. And see what we can see right here. We got ourselves another magician up there. I could probably just save my magic right now. I wonder if he leads to a secret area of secrecy, and I probably need that little platform right there. So I got an idea. Meh. Time to find out if this is actually it is a music sheet and plenty of jewels. So this is just a jumping puzzle, it seems. You know what? As a safety precaution, I don't have much magic to spare, but I may be able to save myself at least once with this. So let's just hold on to this. Hold on to the what remaining little bit of potion we have left of our precious potion. Drink it when necessary, because drinking a phase locket probably wouldn't digest it all that well, but it would be delicious and nutritious, I'm sure, because it would make me feel invincible. And there is no better feeling in the world than feeling invincible. Despite the fact that swallowing a metallic object such as this would probably cause some very difficult issues in the digestive tract. But what do I know? I am certainly no biologist or scientist. I am a person who plays video games and pretends I know what I'm doing. Especially when it comes to life. Like, you know, I'm really good at faking that life game. You know, the thing that says I know exactly what I'm doing but with myself in my spare time? Yeah. Don't worry, I got this life thing covered. Don't knock me into the spikes, please. Give me the jewels. Give me all the jewels. And don't run into the side of the spikes, because the side of the spikes probably also counts as the hitbox for the spike itself, and I will die. Because, trust me, experience has taught me this. For some strange reason, video games demand that the hitbox be determined also by the side of the spike and not just the top of it. Because why not? Okay, seriously, get out of here. I need you to swoop down for like 1 second. This isn't working. Okay. That works. That works. I was not being patient. I was not being patient right there either. Of course he would respawn. God. We're gonna be here for a while. No, 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 no. This is a pickle. This is what you would call a topping that would go inside your hamburger. The pickle of our doom. Get out of here. Seriously. Just piss off. I may have to ignore this foe for the time being. I don't think killing him is gonna net me any reward. Butts.